Alright, shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites coming out every weekend to prophesy the downfall of America and to teach the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that they're the true Israelites according to the Bible, and that the so-called white man, which is Edom or Esau, okay, that his kingdom is going to fall. Alright, we want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, blessings and honors to the elders, double honors to the elders, blessings and honors to you brothers teaching this thing sincerely. Alright? We out here on the church Sunday. Give me the one y'all get Swag 6.
Sirach chapter 36, verse 1. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, power of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all nations that seek not after thee.
Right, it says, send thy fear upon all nations that seek not after thee. What nations are those? It's talking about these heathen nations, namely the so-called white man. The so-called white man doesn't, according to Psalms, the Lord is not in Esau's thoughts at all, man. Esau has his own devices, his own inventions. Okay, that's why you see so much chaos going on throughout the world, spreading democracy. All right, spreading these vain doctrines. All right, all these different type of abominations that you see is set up by the so-called white man. This is his time of rulership.
Lift up thy hand against the strange nations,
right,
and let them see thy power.
Yeah, let them see thy power. This is a part of the Most High showing his power to the nations. We come out here and teach this word. When we're putting up blessings, condemning this wicked kingdom. Okay? And ultimately at the end, the Most High is really going to show his power through the tribulations that's going to come upon this place. That's an act of the Most High when tribulations hit. Go ahead. And there's no way that you can escape the hand of the Most High, man. You see these so-called white people they building bunkers, okay, doing all these different things, trying to prevent the hand of the Most High. Yes.
As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so thou be magnified among them before us. As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there is no power, but only thou, O power.
Right, it's only one God.
It's like the Most High.
Yeah, it's only one God. And you know what? The Most High is going to manifest. He's going to bring to the forefront that you heathen nations, y'all are nothing. Y'all are no gods. Y'all going to bow down to the slaughter. Y'all going to bow, what is that? I believe the book of Isaiah. You know, in the kingdom of heaven, the Most High he's gonna put y'all under our feet, man. Y'all gonna have to follow the laws. Because right now, y'all got liberty to do whatever y'all want to do. And what it says, loathe the law, man.
Verse 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify the hand and thy right arm. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy.
It said raise up indignation. It said show forth wrath. All right. Everybody has this depiction of the Most High where it's love, all love and peace. Okay, that's one side to it. The Most High also has indignation. He has wrath. Why? Because this place is so wicked, it's full of wicked devices. He's asking for the Most High to bring wrath upon our adversaries, man. Because we in a condition where we vulnerable to these wicked things that we live around. So the Most High is going to do away with that in wrath and fury. And Isaiah says he shall come with fierce anger and wrath, man. Right.
raise up indignation and pour out wrath, take away the adversary.
And this is the same one God, man. This is no other God. This is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai that's gonna raise up wrath. Right?
Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy.
Right? Destroy who's our enemy? Our number one enemy is the so-called white man. Amongst the other nations, they're also our enemies, but the so-called white man, that's the number one prospect on the enemy list, man. And we also have enemies among Israel, just for the record, because they don't seek the Lord. They despise righteous men lifting up the name of the Lord. They despise this. We looked upon it as a spectacle amongst all people.
Make the time short.
Yeah, make the time short. Why make the time short? Okay, why did he say make the time short? Because, like I said, there's so much evil and wickedness going on. According to get that Matthew real quick. It said, read that again, brother.
It says, make the time short.
Make these times short. Okay? Because I'm gonna grab that 24 and 21.
Matthews 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Right?
No, nor ever shall be.
Nor ever shall be. Like I said, these tribulations that's going to come upon the earth, that's orchestrated by the Most High, nobody's going to stop it. And it's going to be something that you, in your wildest dreams, never thought of, man.
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Yeah, there should no flesh be saved. That's why he said shorten the days, shorten the time. Okay, because we'll all be destroyed. We'll all be walking around, in wickedness. Because eventually, the way the things looking now, if the Most High didn't shorten the times for the elect, everybody would be scattered, man. Everybody be doing what they want to do.
But for the elect's sake.
But for the elect's sake, that's what it's about, for the elect. That's why he says shorten the times, for the elect. Because it's actually men of Israel that's teaching this word. That's pushing forth prophecies that want this kingdom to fall. Because the rest of our people, they want this place to continue. But we out here to be the bearer of bad news, so to speak. These days is going to be short. America's not going to go on forever.
Those days shall be shortened.
That's also good news too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good news to the elect.
Yeah. And the word gospel means good news.
I said bad news because, to these wicked people that's out here living, thinking America's going to prosper, that's bad news for them,
Sirach 36 and 8. Make the time short. Remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let him perish that oppress the people.
Yeah, let him perish that oppress the people. Who's oppressing the people? The so-called white man. It's not a hard thing to figure out. Okay? And another way of oppression, well, he's like I told you yesterday, about the guy that got 180 days in jail for taking too much care of his kids. That's oppression, man. They want you to pay child support. They want you to take care of your kids, but if you overdo it, they throw you in jail, man. That's just one aspect. Why are we in this condition? Ultimately, because the Most High put us here. But who's making it worse? The sword of the Lord, Esau. Taxes. Okay, you got taxes on everything. Will tax. The streets is shit, man. That's oppression because we at the bottom, man. We don't have the type of funds that these so-called white people have. Even if we get degrees, you know, which is vain at the end of the day, even if you get degrees, you're still gonna be oppressed. Because you're not gonna get that job that you went to college 4 to 8 years for. That's oppression.
Like the brother said, you know, it's a so-called white man, as far as that oppression, the stuff that he built this society is built to oppress the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And even in the same sense, like he oppresses his own people, you know what I'm saying? Because they all for self, you know what I'm saying? But this is Acts 10 and 38. It says, how the Most High anointed Yahushua of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and with power, who went about doing good and healing all that were oppressed of the devil.
Yeah, all those that were oppressed of the devil. The devil is who? The so-called white man, the deceiver, the slanderer, man, the oppressor. Yeah.
For the Most High was with him. So, and we, you know, through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we do the same thing. You know, like they said, he's shortening the days for the elect's sake. It's all about the elect. We come out here and teach for the elect, you know what I'm saying? So, because they're oppressed by the devil, who's the so-called white man. So, the same thing the Lord did, we do for the elect, man. Because everything he did, and the apostles did, the disciples did, and all of that, we do the same thing for the elect. To relieve them from that oppression, which is by Esau, the so-called white man, the devil.
Yeah, we're saying Peter's that he left us an example. How we should live.
We should follow it.
I was talking about the other day that people really don't. A good word that Elder Gabar uses is they don't extrapolate from the scriptures, and you know they just read the stories and say, "Oh, that was cool." Like watching 300, you know what I'm saying, or like geometry, you know what I'm saying. If you learn geometry and you don't extrapolate, or basically just use that in real life situations like pool and all these other things, man, or setting up your room and doing these things. People don't do that. They just learn it and just they just throw it out there when they need to show somebody they know something, but they don't use it in their day-to-day lives. You know what I'm saying? They use basic math. With these scriptures, they use basic scriptures, but they don't extrapolate and they don't use the scriptures in its context, like when Christ went around healing, you know, and how much faith it took for people to be healed. So with these different things, you got to get into these scriptures, man. When the Lord said do something, and He said you got to do what I did, that means you have all right to follow in His steps, you know, because He said it, you know.
Sirach 36 and 10. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen.
Yeah, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen. The so-called white man, the elite bankers. What is it? The rulers of the heathen? Yeah, okay. The heathen is those that are not of the nation of Israel. Those that are not Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right?
That say there is none other than we.
Yeah, there's none other than
but we.
Yeah, so-called white man. You can tell just by the way the so-called white man operates that he's a proud man. He boasts himself and you know, shuns the Most High. And his work show it. You know, taxing the people, unlawfully taxing the people, setting up different laws for people to go off, okay? All these different things is elements showing how that he's a devil, man. We don't just say it because it sounds good. His work shows he's the devil. And even some of the nation of Israel, okay, of course, that are not a GMS or that's not in the know, they're waking up to it.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Yeah, that's the so-called white man's, his thought process. And that's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do with the RFID chip, man. Because he's trying to be the ruler of all people. When he puts that chip in two-thirds of our people, two-thirds of our people that make it to see that chip, okay, he's branding you as a slave, man.
He's physically branding you as a slave. Because with the Social Security system right now, you're already a slave, but you're a paper slave. By doing that, you're a physical slave.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. So go back and read what you just read out.
Sirach 36 and 10. Smite sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen.
Yeah, and the brother was saying that, that right now it's pertaining to Esau. And this is a part of smiting, exposing him and all his wicked works, you know what I'm saying? Because Esau had, I would say, quote unquote, his full power at a point in time. When he was doing all the things that he was doing it in secret. Didn't nobody know about nothing. He was deceiving everybody. But now the Lord is bringing all of that to the forefront, man. And he allowed us to learn this knowledge, learn the wisdom of the scriptures and everything. So this is a part of him striking him too. You know what I'm saying? This is the first step of it, exposing them. Because then after that, people wake up and realize, then after that, they going to go and get the guy who's basically been oppressing them all this time. But of course, ultimately, the Most High is definitely going to show forth his power through the tribulations that's coming. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, the thermonuclear missiles, man. Because that's what has to come to cleanse this earth from all the wickedness that the so-called white man then brought to it, man.
And through his elect, He said,
yeah.
Most High is going to give his elect a chance to slaughter these devils, to slaughter all wickedness, not just the so-called white man, all wickedness.
That say, there is none other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them.
Jacob, for the record, Jacob is the nation, another name for Israel, man.
And inherit thou them as from the beginning.
We from the beginning, the Most High said we are his inheritance. The Most High said we were going to be a kingly priesthood, man. Okay, the Most High only did that for us. He didn't do that for no other nation. We've been the people of the Most High. We still are the people of the Most High. Go ahead.
O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel.
Yeah. You know how they get it twisted. They say the Most High and the Father. It said, read that again, that last part.
O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name,
Israel,
and upon Israel.
And upon Israel. Okay. It said, have mercy upon us, man. Namely, the elect. The elect, the only people that are going to receive that mercy on this side. Okay. In the kingdom, everybody comes